just by chance. I wanted to volunteer and work with kids when I first moved up to DC because it's what I've always done. And it just so happened when I came in for a volunteer interview, they had the high school coordinating position open, and fate played its hand and I was able to get a job here.
I got a job here after I moved back to the US from China. I kind of had a pseudo-immigrant experience living in China, and I wanted to kind of see the other side of the picture. People from Asia coming to live in the US.
Well, I was interested in working for a youth development organization. I wanted to be based in DC, but I also wanted the Asia connection.
I had just finished up a fellowship, internship basically, in DC, and I noticed that there was a job opening at AA Lead. I wanted to work with kids, I wanted to work with youth. That's my passion.
Well, my roommate actually wanted to volunteer for AA Lead first, but so I heard they had an internship opportunity for the summer, and it sounded like it would be a pretty cool opportunity to work with some bunsos this summer. So,
well, I wanted to work with people within my own community. As a Washington DC native, I thought it was imperative to work for an organization that helps out with kids in the area.
Basically, I've always been close to my cultural background, and I've always liked working with youth, and so I thought AA Lead was like the perfect match for that, you know. So.
I had spent time living in China and was just finishing up a master's degree and reflecting on what I wanted to do next, and knew that I wanted to return to working in the nonprofit sector. And so I was looking for organizations that serve the Asian American community in the U.S. and found AA Lead.
I create programs, so I'm trying to think of what you guys are going to enjoy. I talk to you guys on Facebook as well, so that you guys let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. That way I can set things up for the next school year, next summer, so that we just have even better programs than we did before.
Well, I sit behind my desk often looking at the computer, sending out lots of emails. I have a lot of meetings with staff, going to see programs, seeing what's happening in programs, meeting with the staff about plans for upcoming work.
One of my job responsibilities is to run the volunteer program. So I spend a lot of time answering emails about what volunteer opportunities we have and where people can go. I spend a lot of time talking to mentors about their experience and making sure they're supported.
A lot of boring office stuff, but I also do a lot of cool stuff every day.
One of the memorable moments was when the students took charge in doing the Japan Relief Car Wash. We set things up. I got the hotel, we got the locations, and then the students kind of ran with it. You guys were able to get the donations. You helped to recruit people to get their car washed. You got other students to come do it. You were in charge of different groups like the hose group, the food group. You also had the donations, the money collection group. You got the sign group. You guys really led that as student leaders, and it was very impressive to see how much money that we raised at the very end.
Well, definitely I got to meet a lot of very influential people within the development and grant-seeking aspect of AA Lead. I was able to sit in on a bunch of meetings.
I also remember working with the EAS a lot because the elementary school kids say some crazy stuff. So yeah, that was funny. One of the EAS kids one time told my old coworker Don that she didn't want to hold his hand, and that was really fun.
One memorable moment I think is when it's after programs hours and the students don't want to leave either because we're having an engaging conversation or they just, they want to hang out. So I think those are always memorable moments because I get to learn more about them, and I get to see how they treat AA Lead as a space that is their own.
One year there was like this cleanup at Potomac River. It was like all these, there's like, it seemed like there was like 100 AA Lead people, like all these orange bright shirts, and then we all went out there and we picked up, and we just
One was watching the EAS students, the elementary school kids interact with our high school students. The DC high school program was working with them on their talent show and other lessons, and it was really great to see the students working with each other across the age ranges. I think both sides got a lot out of working together.
One of the middle schoolers came up to me and she just went like this to my face. So yeah, that's something I'll probably remember for a while because not even my grandparents do that to me. So yeah.
Most recently, I would say the workplace mentoring program that we've been doing, where we take high school students to IBM for a series of workshops and spend time talking with the mentors.
I don't have to sit at a desk all day. I get to go out and work with students, play games, sports. I get to do a lot of things that most people would consider fun. So, I mean, we just got done playing volleyball. So, who says they work and do that?
Getting to work with the bunsos, yeah, they're definitely a lot of fun. For those who don't know, that means little one in Tagalog. So.
How many different things I get to do in a day? One day I'll be with the first and second graders down at Thompson, and the next day I'll be with high schoolers at IBM. The next day I'll be up working with middle school and Edison in the Wheaton Community Center. So the diversity is definitely what I like the most.
I get to talk to all you guys. I get to hang out and go laser tagging and go to the pool, and also tell you guys to do your homework, which is kind of nerve-wracking sometimes because you don't do that.
While I don't work directly with like programs on a regular basis, I get to basically still see like everything that all the programs are doing, and then kind of highlight that for any of our supporters, so we can continue to have our programs and stuff. And so,
I like actually seeing my work get reached through, and also be able to see that what I do amounts to what the kids are able to do later on.
Even though we have programs in DC and Maryland, and then we have elementary school and whatnot, everybody's always helping each other out.
I think what I like most about my job is this, being able to talk with students and being able to see what you're learning and what you're getting out of being part of AA Lead.
Definitely how hands-on the program is. It's very, very, we're all very tight-knit community here, and we try and replicate that that community feeling with the students as well.
We're diverse. We're incredibly diverse. I don't think a lot of people know that.
It's an environment where everybody really cares about what we're trying to do. So it cares about the students care about each other, care about the program, that everybody's really committed to trying to do something positive.
Family. I think AA Lead is definitely a strong family in itself with the staff, students. We're kind of there for each other. At times we'll be very formal with each other, but then at times we'll be like, like kids who are just growing up making jokes.
In addition to students, of course, I think the staff. I think you guys probably agree too. The staff are very dedicated here. We work very closely to get things done. To have programs, and the majority of them also are Asian, and tend to be pretty young and maybe kind of hip enough for you guys. So yeah, I think it's being able to work together.
Is the diversity. We have kids ranging from a lot of different backgrounds, especially in Maryland. But then also the age range. You guys are different age levels. You guys have different personalities, and you guys still click together. As well as the staff here, we do various things, multiple things at the same time, and we support each other. We have fun events. I think that's the biggest thing too, is that not only do we nurture you guys academically, but we also have fun.
Our adaptability. I think as a staff we do a lot with very little, and are generally able to just make things work and work together.
It's kind of like family. It's definitely all the kids are really good friends, and we all bonded over the summer, so it's definitely a great experience.
More staff, more hours in the day.
I think what a lot of nonprofits say that they would change is I wish that we had more resources, be able to hire more staff, be able to run more programs. If we had more resources, there would be a lot more that we could do.
I wouldn't make the summer program a little longer, since I definitely feel like 4 weeks was, at least for my program, was kind of short. But besides that, I mean, it was a lot of fun.
I guess this is a little bit more biased towards what I do. I wish we could very easily get more funding or support so we can continue to have more programs and stuff and more students involved. So.
I would make it bigger. I think we do a lot of cool stuff. I think I would try to get more schools involved, more places, more states. I think we do a lot of cool stuff. I think there's a lot of fine-tuning, but I would wave my magic wand and get us a bunch more money.
Just to see more things happen between DC and Maryland. I think there's a lot of cool things that we can do as a huge group, and I think building that kind of family network, making it that big would be something I think would be very amazing to see.
I do, because I'm so good looking and smart. So it's easy for me.
Yes, I enjoy what I do. I really enjoy what I do.
Yes, I enjoy working here. I enjoy what I do. It's very fulfilling. I learn a lot, and I learn every day.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, I love my job. It's weird because it's like I can actually say that I'm doing what I've always wished I'd be doing.
I do. I have spent a lot of time thinking about the kind of work that I want to be doing in the world. I've had several different jobs, and this job is a really great combination of all the things that I wanted to do.
No, I don't enjoy what I do at all. I hate my job. I'm just kidding. No, I like it.